We had a triple header this weekend, but they were not all at the same track. The Truck Series at IRP, Lane Riggs winning over there. Connor Zilic going 3 in a row in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And then today, Bubba Wallace, 16th in points, right on the cut line. He wins the Brickyard 400, his first crown jewel victory. Not sure how everything is going to play out in the courts, but technically Bubba Wallace becoming the third Uncharted car to ever win a NASCAR Cup Series race. The other two, AJ Allmendinger, the 2021 Indianapolis Road Course for Kaulig Racing, and of course Shane Van Gisbergen winning the first visit to Chicago in 2023 in the Trackhouse Project 91 entry. It was reported that 2311 and Front Row Motorsports were Uncharted for at least Dover and Indianapolis, so I'm pretty sure we can call this an Uncharted victory. Bubba Wallace only the third driver to do it. Also, I am not going to make a dedicated video on this, just going to quickly cover the in-season challenge. Ty Gibbs finishing in 21st, defeating Ty Dillon finishing 28th. Dillon losing a lap in this one, so Ty Gibbs just had to do management towards the end of this race here and make sure he didn't run out of gas. Ty Gibbs winning $1 million for that 54 team. Alright, let's move into the teammate battles now. Bubba Wallace with that victory, he is now just 2 races behind Tyler Reddick for the lead at 2311. Reddick down in 29th place in this one after getting caught up in an accident. Riley Herbst finishing in 26th, only 2 top cars on the season for him in the 35 car. After a tough summer stretch for Kyle Larson, he is back on the board at Hendrick Motorsports with a 2nd place finish. He is up 9-6 on William Byron, finishing in 9th though, Alex Bowman inside the top 10. Chase Elliott finishing in 13th, William Byron in 16th after running out of gas on that last lap. He was fighting in the top 5. Moving over to Joe Gibbs Racing, and we have a tie for top car honors here. 7-7 between Christopher Bell and Denny Hamlin. And don't look too far because that's 6, Chase Briscoe, so great battle going on here. Hamlin finishing in 3rd here after going to a backup car, hard hitting qualifying for the 11 car. Christopher Bell also getting inside the top 10. Chase Briscoe finishing in 18th position. Ty Gibbs, of course, winning the in-season challenge, but the last Joe Gibbs Racing car in 21st position. Just 2 top cars on the season for the 54 car. You got to feel for Ryan Preece. He was battling Bubba Wallace in points. By all accounts, had a great day getting inside the top 5, but it doesn't matter because his opponent winning this one, locking himself into the playoffs. 2 RFK Racing cars in the top 5, Brad Keselowski also getting there. Chris Buescher in 14th. Buescher with a pretty big lead in the top car battle in this one. 12-6-4. Preece at 6, Keselowski at 4. 2 Front Row Motorsports, Todd Gillen surviving those late race restarts, getting a 6th place finish here. He is 3 behind Zane Smith in the top car battle here. Smith himself was running in the top 10 before getting caught up on that first overtime restart. He finished down in 31st. In 33rd, Noah Gragson in the 4 car. He is 2 races behind Todd Gilliland in this teammate battle. Ryan Blaney extending his lead at Team Penske 11-9-2. He was the only Penske car not to blow a right rear in this one. Cindric and Logano both leading at different points in this race. Cindric in 15th, Joey Logano down in 32nd position. Good runs for 2 of the 3 Spire cars. Carson Hocevar finishing in 10th spot here. 1 spot behind him, Justin Haley. Hocevar now just 2 races behind Michael McDowell for the top car battle here at Spire. 1 race ahead of Justin Haley, breaking his tie in this one. Michael McDowell finishing down in 30th, taking some nose damage pretty early on in this race. John Nemechek extending his lead on Eric Jones 14-8 in the top car battle here, 12th place run for him. Jones blowing a tire and having a hard hit into the wall, 36th place for the 43 car today. For the 6th time this season, Shane Van Gisbergen, the top car at Trackhouse Racing, 19th place run for him. 27th place for Daniel Suarez, 2 spots behind him, Ross Chastain, who finished in 29th, taking an absolute lick early in this one on the heel of Michael McDowell. Chastain leading the teammate battle here, 6-6 tie between Suarez and Shane Van Gisbergen. Cole Custer is the top car in the single car teams here with his 20th place run. 2 spots behind him, Josh Berry. Berry was running strong in this one, on the wrong side of fuel strategy at the end of the race. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. down in 35th. Cody Ware finishing in 37th. Stenhouse leads Josh Berry by 1 race in this top car battle. All tied up at 11 here at Kaulig Racing. AJ Allmendinger finishing in 23rd. Ty Dillon 5 spots behind him in 28th. 11-11 through 22 races. Great battle between these 2 guys here despite the fact they are very separated in the NASCAR point standings. And last but not least, RCR. Kyle Busch beating Austin Dillon 25th to 38th today. Same as Legacy Motor Club, a 14-8 lead by Kyle Busch here. Busch damaging the nose early on in this one, wasn't really a contender in this race. Dillon getting caught up in an accident as well, so tough day for both RCR cars. Moving to the manufacturers table, all 3 manufacturers winning races this weekend. Chevrolet winning an Xfinity Series race, Toyota winning the Cup race with Bubba Wallace, tying Chevrolet for the most this season, and Ford getting their 4th truck win of the season. Chevrolet still doubled up on Toyota, 34-17. Toyota over double on Ford, 17-8. Ford, of course, still looking for that first NASCAR Xfinity Series victory on the season. Looking at the Gen 7 winners here at Indianapolis, only one race on the oval. That was last year. Kyle Larson winning that one. 6 wins and 15 top 5s on the season, leading the series, but a round of 8 exit. Michael McDowell and Tyler Reddick winning this race when it was on the road course form in 2022 and 2023. Michael McDowell winning that race without any stage cautions involved. 3 Uncharted cars in this one for a total of 39 entries. Catherine Legg finishing in 17th position, her best finish in the NASCAR Cup Series. Stayed on the lead lap all the way through the end. Great run from her. Jesse Love a few spots behind her in 24th position for Beard Motorsports. Josh Bilicki back with Garage 66. He finished in 34th place. Chase Briscoe extending his lead in the pole winners category with his 5th pole run of the season. Chase Briscoe becoming the first driver to win the pole for the Daytona 500, Coke 600, and the Brickyard 400, all in the same season. 14 pole winners through 22 races here. Looking to our stage winners now, Briscoe also adding his 2nd stage win of the season in this one, winning stage number 1. Ryan Blaney staying out, winning the 2nd stage. He now holds 3rd position by himself, breaking his tie with Denny Hamlin, who were previously at 4. 17 stage winners in 22 different races. To the stage points top 10, William Byron, the first driver to break the 200 mark this season, 213 stage points on the season for him. Quite a few guys earning stage points today, including Blaney, Larson, Hamlin, Reddick, and Chase Elliott. No movement within our top 10 though. Into the laps led top 5, Larson and Hamlin both adding to their totals in this one. Ryan Blaney jumping Joey Logano, getting himself back onto this list in 5th position. The 2 Hendrick cars with quite a lead in this one, but never know what can happen between Hamlin and points leader Chase Elliott. Ryan Blaney also in the conversation, but looking pretty confident for those Hendrick guys. Alright, here is where things get exciting. Now only 3 positions available for points. Tyler Reddick plus 138, Bowman plus 58, and Buescher is plus 42 on Ryan Preece, his teammate. Kind of in the position now where you need either the 48 or the 17 to wreck out early, like before any stage points, to make this really interesting. You can't just chip away at it like I thought that 16-point gap between Preece and Wallace would have been able to. Kyle Busch minus 81 after a tough run today. Ty Gibbs, the only other driver within 100 points at the cut line, minus 95. AJ Allmendinger minus 124. Like I talked about in my Every Driver Not Locked into the Playoffs video, probably in the position where you're going to need to win either at the Glen or, of course, the wild card at Daytona to get yourself into this playoff battle. Very, very good separation between the 48 and 17 to the 60 car right now. Denny Hamlin doubling up the tied 2nd place battle between McDowell and Larson with his 6th Xfinity fastest lap point of the year, absolutely dominating this category in 2025, the first year that it's existed. Allmendinger, Byron, and Reddick are all tied with 2 on the season. Only 10 drivers through 22 races have gotten this point, so definitely not as spread out as stage wins or stage points. To the rookie of the race with that solid top 20 run, Shane Van Gisbergen, 13-9 lead over Riley Herbst. Herbst only a few spots behind him in 26th position, but a 13-9 lead for SVG. Heading into another road course here in a few weeks could expand this even more. To the biggest points movers here, gaining 4 positions from 32nd to 28th, Todd Gillen in the 34 car for Front Row Motorsports with his 6th place run today. Tonight's biggest loser, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. dropping 3 positions in points from 23rd to 26th. Joining him as a minus 3, Zane Smith also losing 3 positions from 24th to 27th. To the DNF list, Cody Ware joining Ryan Blaney, tied for the lead with 7 DNFs through 22 races in the 51 car. He DNF'd in this one. Already talking about it, but the 12 car and the 23 car, both in playoff positions despite being at the top of this list. Pretty interesting to see what a win can do for you. No other movement inside of the top 10. Our 19th driver to finish last and get the Brock Beard Lastcar award, Ross Chastain in the number 1 car. 19 drivers through 22 races, going to be an absolutely awesome Lastcar playoffs on the lastcar.info blog. Great strategy today, really enjoyed the race. Thanks so much for watching.